Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. I'm a little bit worried to upload this video because as of right now it's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm going to schedule this video up for a few hours from now in the morning as well. If for some odd reason there was a random drop that did happen between this period and now, I'm so sorry, but we'll try to at least go cover up other news as well so this video is not just a pure like little blah. We did go and see a lot of news when it comes to Target, for Best Buy, and a lot of other places. We'll have some Amazon news throughout this video too as well. So just letting you guys know we have a lot of little stuff to go and talk about. As I mentioned, if I for some odd reason I will schedule this video upload just so I can actually go and sleep. If I'll let you guys know the best I can, or at least give you guys the best information. I'm kind of leaning towards there may not be a drop just because it is a holiday itself, but just on the rare case there is, letting you guys know, like I said, maybe check the comments, maybe some people go and say stuff or whatever. So I don't mind. I'm okay if like someone like leaves a dislike or people dislike off the video because I more so want you guys to get the console. So without me, I hope you guys kind of get why I do that. So anyway, when it comes to this stuff, we'll get the usual quick sellout by the way. If you guys want to go and check on the good old Amazon, always linked down below. It's very much overdue. Twitter and Twitch stream, link down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, especially for the PS5 giveaway. If you guys want to enter to win on that, just all you guys have to do is go subscribe. And of course, we also have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go and get a bunch of free money, aka free stocks. And of course, as well, you also sign up for Coinbase and buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. So let me go touch on the actual important drops first, too, to not waste too much time on this. So the two major ones we're on the lookout for: Best Buy and Target. We also have a little bit of Amazon news. We'll touch on this. Use the timestamps if you guys need to. So when it comes to Target, we've seen a lot of people, myself even included last night, talking about this Target drop. Now, Target has had stock. We've had employees confirming that they actually had some shipments on the way. As well, we've also been kind of hearing lots of rumors that there will be a bigger restock sometime this week. I agree on that. We touched on this like 4 days ago that I was telling you guys there was stock available. And we also had the confirmation on the actual employees getting the actual shipments as well. And I feel like no one really talked about it for like 2 days, and then everyone's like, oh hey guys, Target. So like no shade on anyone, of course. I'm just saying like it's kind of funny because the speculation, boys, sometimes it's worth it to go make 18 videos a day because you see all the information stuff. So there's nothing against those guys. I like when people are helpful. It's good for the community, so more people know about it. So when it comes to Target drop, we do know they have stock. We also had stuff showing up yesterday as well. We've also had shipments as well for today that we've actually seen leaked out as well on the online itself. So does that mean there's gonna be a drop soon? I'm gonna go and say a few things mixed in with this as well. Don't forget it's like 3:30 in the morning for me as I upload this. One, on the previous drops, they were usually a little bit later on at night. So usually around like the 3 to 4 range. So it could have already happened 2 hours ago. I kind of doubt it because on the previous last 2 Target drops, it's been more so around the 8 o'clock or so. I think it's been usually around 8:09. I think I saw on the previous drop for my time zone. I'll probably have this video up at maybe like 7:15 or so. So you guys can be on the lookout throughout the next 2 or 3 hours or so if it has not already dropped already. Now, that does not mean it's going to be 100% dropping today. I think it has like a 50-50 more so because we know they have stock. And most companies do not like sitting on stock unless it's already happened. At this point, just go skip to the next part. I don't think it has though, but when it comes to that stuff, it's also President's Day. Now, President's Day is a holiday, and typically I'd imagine most places would not want to go and do a drop on an actual holiday itself. It's a little bit harder for workers. Some people like to have the day off themselves. They like to spend time with family if they can, all things considered. And I kind of feel like it's harder for an actual major retailer to go and drop with that. But as well, that also could maybe be their alternate viewpoint, where maybe they want to go and drop on a day like this because more people are off of work, more people have a chance to check the website, and also it's just more of a normal hour and kind of gives more chances to people who may be normally at work or even at school a chance to get the console. So there is a small chance, or I'd say maybe like a 50-50 at this point. So be on the lookout throughout the next 2 hours or so. Unless it just dropped, I would say just try your best, keep on maybe refreshing up the Target website itself or have the Target app. Both of them are very good. Have all your payment options saved whenever this Target drop does happen. If it does not drop today, and like I said, I personally lean towards no, but I mean, it'd be even kind of funnier if it already dropped like 2 hours ago or so, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. But I kind of lean towards no, but I think throughout this week sometime for pretty much for sure is gonna be a drop for Target itself. So be on the lookout, go check the website, go check the Target app itself, make sure all your payment stuff is already all set if it has not already dropped already. And as I mentioned, if it did already drop, you guys can make fun of me, but I'm just trying my best to help you guys on out. But I don't think it has. We can see. I try my best to go and strategically also upload this at a certain time so you guys can also have at least like an hour or so to go and double check on the actual website itself or on Twitter or wherever it is. I want you guys to get the consoles. That's why I'm doing a little the extra upload over here as well. So next part over here, when it comes to Target, be on the lookout. We'll probably have more info if it doesn't drop today on the channel itself. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that. If it did already drop, you guys will maybe some people in the comment section down below will let you guys know if it did or did not. So Best Buy. Best Buy, we keep on seeing even more rumors. If you guys saw on my yesterday video, I made a Best Buy video saying that some of the live chats actually were somewhat leaked. We're never sure because like we've had also leaks, quote unquote, before of previous other dates where they said like the 10th or 11th, and then they had the live chat basically go and say, hey, a few more days, we're kind of chilling. And then today when I checked it, well, more so technically earlier, it's like 3 in the morning, you know what I mean? When it comes to that stuff, when it came to Best Buy, they did go and give the 17th date, but that always could also mean that there could be a drop even today too as well. I'm still thinking maybe because Best Buy has more so been on the Thursday dates, be on the lookout for that. But when it comes to Best Buy, there is also a chance today, because we do know they have stock for a while. There's been also been around 4 months or so since the last Best Buy restock, that there is a pretty good chance that Best Buy could be restocking today. I think that's on the lower hand chance on the target percentage, but I kind of still am thinking because it's a President's Day, there may not be any drops throughout the day itself. But I could be wrong, so just be aware. Like, be more on the lookout. We do know they have stock. This is kind of those points where it's like, maybe a week ago, yeah, you can sleep, you don't have to worry about it. Now it's kind of like, okay, at least be somewhat aware that there is stuff going on, or at least go and check every like 5-10 minutes or so, or at least, you know, have Twitter open and stuff like that. But when it comes to Best Buy, we do know they have stock. We also know that they've been building up stock. We also know that they actually have been having a lot of the live chats, basically almost confirming when the dates are going to be happening for these drops. Now, as I mentioned, live chats are not always 100% for sure. They sometimes can go and give you various different dates. They are not also major management that actually comes and tells you what days things are actually happening. When it comes to major big management, such as like the people who decide when the launches go, sometimes they may want to wait a day. Sometimes maybe there's an order delayed from Sony. Sometimes maybe warehouse issues. We even are seeing lots of snow. I'm sure you guys have been seeing all that. And we can kind of relate that back down to Target too as well. When there's a lot of snow, here in Chicago, there is snow and ice everywhere. Even in Texas, there is major news that Texas themselves were actually having snow everywhere. And there might even be a state of emergency when it comes down to the whole Texas state. And that's a lot of different places. As well, also New York has had snow everywhere. So there is always that sometimes that self-conscious or self-conscientious decisions from these major businesses, because if you had your employees, if you could wait like a day or 2 days, especially during some more so crazy weird weather. Here in Chicago, it's freezing. There's snow everywhere. There, like I said, there's ice everywhere. It was even snowing yesterday. Same in New York, same in Texas. Sometimes businesses do want to go and delay that stuff on out. And as well, with that also being a President's Day, it's harder for employees to go show on up. It's harder for trucks, like think the big semis that are moving the actual stock there and back from all these locations from the warehouse, or if stock from Sony themselves are arriving and they have to have it show up on the actual warehouses too. Sometimes that does lead into issues as well. Now, I don't want you guys to take anything I'm saying as 100% fact. I'm just saying in terms of general life, sometimes that does affect things. Now, once again, maybe Target already dropped and I'm talking about all this stuff and I'm just sounding like a Dumbo over here, which is always possible. But I kind of think some of these factors are at least important to know, especially as of they're affecting the day-to-day launch. And sometimes they do want to delay out those things. More so think like if stock doesn't show on up, there's always a chance. As well, as I mentioned, we have not had a 100% confirmation from any of these major businesses, such as Best Buy or Target. So they can always just say, yeah, we'll just wait a day, we'll wait 2 days, because the only reason we have information is from either employees leaking like shipping dates or confirmations, or stuff like for Best Buy where we know they have stock, and that doesn't necessarily mean that, well, they're going to be selling the stock. We just know they have it. So letting you guys know on that stuff, that's kind of the double whammy. So be on the lookout for Target. It's a pretty high chance, and it keeps on getting higher every day that they do not drop, or as I mentioned, may have already dropped in the first place. I kind of think it's unlikely, but maybe, like I said, go check maybe the comments down below. And of course, with Best Buy, even though we've had later on the week dates, like the 17th, there is a pretty okay chance for it to drop. If Best Buy does go and drop, it'd be around maybe like the 8 to 12 range, give or take. So you guys may still have a few hours to kind of be on the lookout for that. But just be aware of it. It's not 100% guaranteed. Just be aware of it. And then lastly, we can talk a little bit on the Amazon. Now, as you guys know, we always mention the Amazon link down below for the PS5 for you guys to go and check for warehouses. My day-to-day Amazon updates we still have no new updates for it when it comes to disc in digital. We also did have a lot of the warehouse PS5s go and show on up. We've touched on that. We've also been seeing lots of Xbox Series X and PS5s showing on up in the warehouse sales. You buy those directly from Amazon. They're usually pretty okay. They have nice return policies. You have your money back guarantees, etc. So we still have not seen any disc in digital news, but I will go and say if all these other major places restock, such as Best Buy and Target, at that point, everyone is now on one future cycle. and I'll maybe touch on this in another video too as well, like more in depth. But if everything's all on the next overall cycle, that means that Amazon is going to pretty much be almost ready to go and just drop at that point, if it for some odd reason has not dropped, you know, at that point. So what I'll let you guys know, always be unaware on the Amazon itself. Amazon especially is very much high up there, and once again, like I said, once Best Buy is fully dropped, then Amazon at that point has been even like, it's been like a month, over a month at that point, very soon. So definitely be on the lookout for all that stuff. When it comes to the day-to-day stuff, we still have more accessories, the PS5 accessories coming in and out. You see a lot of those coming and going throughout all that stuff, so that's very good for all of you guys trying to get the headset, headphones, etc. That's kind of like an endless kind of in and out type thing, where essentially it's kind of coming and going nonstop, coming and going nonstop. When it comes to the warehouse stuff, as I mentioned, basically nothing crazy new for that, but they do have some stock available for that, so be on the lookout. They do also have the warehouse prices for cheaper, and their actual daily prices are always nicer because, well, if you get the console for used for $100 underneath, and it's only just having like maybe a box damage, I would do that trade-off. I would do it almost 10 out of 10 times. But if there's ever actual cosmetic damage with the console, maybe a little bit more wear in case it gets damaged or something like that. You never want to have a broken console when you first go and get. And also, we did have the Xbox drop as well, so be aware that the Xbox Series X, as we've been saying many days, is overdue, and they should be sending out more stuff as well for the PlayStation. We also did have all the other regions go and actually send out stock as well. We also had a lot of other places such as Europe and Canada get stock, Italy, etc. So keeping you guys up to date with all of that. There is a lot of stock available when it comes to all of that stuff. So like, it's more so like stock that they could go and get because they already sold other stuff. Basically, it just means that since other places are fulfilled, they can go and start building up stock. We've been saying that for the past few weeks or so, but I'm keeping you guys up to date with all of that news. So I think that's pretty much about it for the video. I kind of rambled hard because it's kind of late at night, but really quick recap. Target could have already dropped overnight. I'm sleeping as I upload this video. I kind of doubt it though, and usually they do drop maybe like as for the previous drops, around an hour or 3 hours from now. So definitely be on the lookout if they go and drop. It's not guaranteed. Same with Best Buy, but we do know they have stock, and stock has also arrived at the stores themselves and at the Target warehouses. So just be on the lookout itself. As I mentioned, I think the last drop was around 8:09 my time. This video will probably be up at around 7:15 my time. So you guys can maybe look in an hour or so, unless I had one of those really weird drops in the middle. As well, when it comes to Best Buy, we've seen some rumors from the live chat on the 17th. We do not expect it to maybe drop today. Same with the Target, but I myself, as I mentioned, I'm more so thinking because of weather and also President's Day, but we are also not Target. I'm also more conservative on my drops, so at least just be on the lookout. Especially when it came to the last Target drop, I said it'd maybe have another 2 or 3 days, and then it dropped before, but that's also because we also had shipping dates that were the next day as well, that we just never actually showed on up. So like I said, I'm usually more conservative, so if you guys really want to go hardcore, keep it on the lookout. Maybe go and look on Twitter, at least have the page, refresh the page every now and then. Make sure you guys have the apps all installed. Make sure you guys have all your payment plans installed. Make sure you guys have all your actual addresses saved, or like your local stores as well. Very important stuff to be on the lookout for that. Amazon stuff is very much overdue. We have the link down below, but Amazon, we're still just a wild card now. I think the major 2 focuses are Target and Best Buy, so be on the lookout for those guys. Like I said, if for some odd reason it already dropped, I kind of don't think it will. There's only like a 3-hour period between me and sleeping and this actual video. People in the comment section will let you guys know. I'm trying my best not to ever do that, but I just more so want you guys to be aware throughout the day itself. We also made a Target video last night anyway, so for some reason it did drop. Hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I know it was a lot of talking. Sorry about that. If any of you guys saw any ads throughout the video, that goes towards my mom. So thank you guys. If any of you guys ever do the sellout links, the Amazon link for the PS5, the Twitter and Twitch stream, if you guys want to go follow, I would love to have you guys there, or the actual channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Would love to have you guys here. Leave your comments down below for your thoughts and speculations. And of course, as well, we also have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go and get a bunch of free stocks, aka free money, as well. There's literally no reason not to, especially when I ramble these videos. And of course, the Coinbase, buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Love you guys all. Have a good rest of your days. If none of these things drop today, I'll give you guys more updates on the channel. If they did, I'll send out a tweet or message, or like I said, you guys can maybe check the comments down below. I love you guys all so much. I appreciate you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.